Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm getting ready for the day, creating this lightweight, fresh face, spring inspired makeup look with help from Chantecaille and LOOKFANTASTIC. Last week, in honor of Women's History Month and International Women's Day, Alex Chantecaille, who is the daughter of Sylvie Chantecaille, who founded the brand, teamed up with LOOKFANTASTIC and a couple of the Chantecaille makeup artists to host a Zoom call. I thought I already knew so much about Chantecaille, but I learned so much from her. She talked a lot about the brand overall, also their partnerships with different nonprofits and their environmental efforts. She talked about some of her favorite products, the ingredients, how the products are made, and of course their makeup artists showcased some of their top-selling products, which they were generous enough to send over complimentary, but they also extended a coupon code for all of you guys. So if you use the code Erin15 at checkout, it will grant you 15% off your Chantecaille purchase through the end of the month at LOOKFANTASTIC. Of course, all of the information will be down below in the description box. I'm going to begin with the best-selling Pure Rose Water. I love this mist. It's so nice. You can use it as an instant refresher throughout the day. You can use it as a makeup setting spray, but today I'm just going to use this to prep the skin and to help hydrate. It feels so amazing. This rose water also happens to be one of the backbone ingredients in a lot of the Chantecaille skincare. And when we were on the Zoom call, Alex Chantecaille was talking about how they harvest the rose de mai to create the pure rose water. It happens once a year, same time, same place. And it's a process that I believe they've been doing for nearly 100 years. So it's a very special product. Next, I'm going to apply the Radiance Elixir. This looks so beautiful. It has a very slight iridescent sheen to it. And this goes on kind of like a makeup skincare hybrid product. It's not really skincare, it's not really makeup, but it does give the most beautiful, effortless glow to the skin. You could also mix this into a foundation. Today I'm going to use the tinted moisturizer, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of this as a primer instead. It's so thin, lightweight, kind of has the same scent as the rose water. Very light rose scent. Ooh. And it doesn't even matter what you apply on top, your skin's going to maintain that glow. So I almost think this is the essential fresh face spring step. I don't have the new Chantecaille Cushion Foundation to try just yet, but instead I'm going in with the Chantecaille Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 15. This is one of my all-time favorite Chantecaille products. It is definitely one of my favorite tinted moisturizers because it really does look like natural skin. If anybody's interested, I'm using the shade Nude, and I'm just going to dab that in the center of the face and blend out. The Chantecaille Tinted Moisturizer just evens out the complexion, cancels out any redness on the cheeks. It doesn't look or feel heavy at all, and it has a natural finish, so it's perfect. I quickly applied a little concealer and blended that out, and now I'm going to set my face with the Eclat Dew face powder from Chantecaille. This is one of the most beautiful compacts in my entire makeup collection. It is stunning, both the highlighter and the face powder. This came out 2 holiday seasons ago. Still one of my all-time favorite products. The powder itself is so buttery, and it does have a little luminosity, so it's not going to cancel out that radiance that we have already achieved. This is one of those products that I find myself saving for special occasions because I just never want to hit pan on this powder. It's so beautiful. It's nice and soft and buttery, but not flat matte. Now I'm going to warm up my complexion using the Real Bronze bronzer in the shade Sirena. They consider this to be a gel powder texture. It's really nice and buttery, just like the setting powder. I always go back with a blank brush, or at least no additional product, and blend around my bronzer to make sure it's not harsh, everything looks really soft. I just grabbed one of the new products they sent over complimentary. It's this gorgeous powder blush, which I have a couple of their cream blushes and they're beautiful. I didn't previously own one of their powder blushes. This is the shade Joy, the Wild Horse. And if you look closely, the horse design has this really pretty shimmer, this sheen right on top. I'm dusting away the shimmer, it's so sad. But this shade is just so beautiful. I think this is kind of perfect for spring. Thought it would be great for this fresh-faced look we're doing. Wow. The very last complexion step before we move on to eyes is to highlight, and I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite Chantecaille products. It's the Liquid Lumiere in the shade Sheen. This is the Anti-Aging Face Illuminator. It's a cream, but it does work even though we've layered powders, because what I'm going to do is squeeze out just a teeny tiny bit. You really don't need much. I'm going to take the highlighting brush that I typically use and I'm going to smear it around to pick up that cream. And then I'm just going to tap it on the tops of the cheeks. I used my concealer brush to help blend, but if you need to, you can go back with your fingers, just kind of soften it up. Moving on now to eyes, the first step is to throw a little bronzer in the crease. This is one of my favorite quick everyday makeup hacks. And I'm going to use this Refer 27 brush. I think this is a new brush. They sent this over to me recently, and I know they had a restock of all of their brushes. They're my favorite eye brushes to use. The main eyeshadow I'm going to be using today is pink, and then I'm going to use some purple as well. I just want a little something neutral in the crease. Now I've picked up the star of the show. This is the Luminescent Eye Shade Zebra. This is the rose gold eyeshadow and it's so beautiful. I love this packaging, I love this eyeshadow formula, but what's even better about these, a portion of the proceeds from the sale of this shade benefit Grwm Zebra Trust. On the front of the packaging you'll see a Grwm zebra. It's one of Africa's most endangered mammals with only 3,000 left in the world, nearly all in northern Kenya. So Grwm Zebra Trust works with women, elders, warriors, local communities to help protect the zebras from poaching and restore healthy grasslands for grazing. I'm applying this eyeshadow all over the lid up to the crease. I've picked up a pencil brush, you could also use a precision brush, and I'm going to run this same eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line. And that's it for eyeshadow. We're keeping it light and fresh after all. For eyeliner, I picked up the Luster Glide Silk Infused Eyeliner in the shade Amethyst, which is this really pretty plummy purple. It has a very slight sheen to it, and on the Zoom call, Alex mentioned that they're going to remove this silk ingredient so that they will be vegan. Sometime in the future, sometime very soon, but these are nice because they just glide right on the eye. I'm going to begin kind of in the center of the eye and work my way out. I'm not going to bring this all the way in because I want to keep the eyes looking nice and wide. taking it in a little bit more than halfway. Right to where the eyelashes start to really build volume. But I'm still concentrating the majority of the eyeliner on the outer half. With a little precision brush, I'm just going to smudge that out. Just to make it a little bit softer. Same on the other side. Just going to smudge along the top lash line, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to smudge it out with the brush. I quickly filled in my eyebrows off camera, and now it's time to go in with mascara, and I am using the infamous I should say, Chantecaille Longest Lash Mascara. It has peptides in it, so it's going to help protect the lashes you already have, but it also helps promote lash growth, which is even better. It's pricey, so if you can take advantage of the discount, you definitely should. It's not a clumpy formula at all. So now I'm going back for a second coat. I want to make sure I get every single lash. I like that they still look kind of fluffy even though I went in with 2 coats. They don't look heavy, thick. They look nice and voluminous. I love this mascara, and I just finished my old tube, so I'm gonna make this my new mascara. I'm gonna throw it in the top drawer after this. They look fluffy, they look so nice, not clumpy whatsoever, and I feel like they look even longer. It always helps when I don't go in with the black liquid eyeliner and do a wing. Your lashes just shine. Eyes are now complete, and the last step is lips. I'm going in with this new lipstick that they sent over. It's one of the lip veils, so a portion of the proceeds goes to Space for Giants, which helps to save the elephants. Another one of their endangered animals they support. This is the shade I don't have. It's Rock Rose. Looks really pretty. My favorite lip veil shade is Honey Pot. It's the perfect everyday nude. But I'm excited to try this new shade. So let's see. It's pretty intense. I had a sneaking suspicion it might be dark, which is why I wanted to go lighter on the eyes. But it's a beautiful color. I love this color on its own. It is very beautiful. To me, this is more of an evening color, and since I wanted to keep it really fresh-faced and light for daytime, I'm going to quickly top that off with the Lucky lip gloss. I've been using my Blythe. I'm almost done. That's my favorite shade, but I also really like Lucky. The Chantecaille lip glosses are just the best. They're so beautiful. There's something about them. Every time I wear a Chantecaille lip gloss, I have people asking me, what's on your lips? They're so shiny and reflective. It's really beautiful. Now Lucky has a bit of a gold sheen to it. And the very last step, our full circle moment, we're going back to the beginning. I'm going in one more time with the pure rose water, and I'm going to use this to set the face. It smells so nice. That completes today's makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything on my face down in the description box, along with the coupon code Erin15. Make sure you use that at checkout if you're purchasing any of these Chantecaille products from Look Fantastic. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.